adventure. We're going to continue on with the finding Ciri. We got a little sidetracked with all the Ciri Metz missions, which is fine. That helped level Geralt. Just a little side note. I don't know if you guys haven't played this yet. If you notice, we kept Ciri Metz from using the cure for the plague to her advantage and to getting a good side of Radovid. I think that was the king's name. A little drawing a blank here, but if we'd have let her go, and I think if we'd have left her keep the documents, whether she agreed to go to Kaer Morhen or not, an alternate path, I guess to say, with how the story would have went later on, we'd have found Ciri Metz hung. She was tied to a stake and I believe burned. So we kind of saved her life. Just kind of a future sight thing. So aside from that, now we're going to the Baron, which we kind of got a little ahead of since we did the Ciri Metz stuff first. So we're going to see what leads he has for us, and then the next step will be the Ladies in the Woods. So I'll read this description here. I'm not sure how this mission will go. It might end up doing it in 2 segments. I guess we'll see. So Nilfgaard's agent determined Ciri had stayed with the Baron, the self-proclaimed ruler of Velden. This man was known for his violent temper and 3-mile-long cruel streak, hence his moniker, the Bloody Baron. Geralt, however, was not one to be frightened by nicknames, least of all those taken from bodily fluids, and so made his way to Crow's Perch, the Baron's seat, to ask about Cirilla. So, back. Okay, so we're back here, I believe. The town we're at is Crow's Perch. So, or Claywitch. Actually, we've got a little ways to go. Crow's Perch all the way up here, so that's a little wrong. We're not far. Get to a decent spot here where I can call Roach to help us out here with a little gallivanting. Still don't know why I have that.
Giddy up.
Griffin's head on in tow. Collected rewards. Yeah, here's Crow's Perch. Not too bad, not too shabby. I believe some of the bounties we get here are going to be pretty interesting, to say the least. Alright, I bet these guys give us a hard time.
Boring as fuck.
Maybe not.
What do you say we hit the high road? Set out in search of fortune.
Better than sitting around scratching our asses.
Fierce man, he depraves the wood. Big as a house it is. Huge horns.
Why do all of these villagers have rotting flesh in storage? It's something else. Pig. Cool War and Bovis. Just kind of exploring. I'll make sure I gather all the info, or well, all the loot I can.
shit you clawed.
Sorry, I'm kind of speeding through this collection process here, but it's always good to make sure you loot if you would do this playthrough, especially in the mode I'm doing it. Not that the mode I'm doing is hard, but you know, you can't meditate and heal health. So
Ye seek trouble? Don't. Little point plowing,
What you work my man's got, eh? Not half bad.
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? Me lad, it's not exactly bursting, but what I got's sure to please.
Like to take a look.
cards, that's right. Okay. He's got a few cards. Siege Combat, Guardian Empire. Okay, we'll get this one. We'll have to come back and once we get some coin.
Farewell.
Also, if you didn't notice that book I picked up, we'll read it later. But that also provides us some. I'm gonna say probably a side quest. So. So we're gonna do a little extra. Just for the sake of... So if we run by the notice board up here, wherever it is, I might have passed it. If I passed it, we're gonna keep going. I shouldn't pass it. Oh, two girls there. It's the bloody Witcher.
Baron home?
Fuck off.
Depends who's asking.
A Witcher. Want to talk to him.
Yeah, and I want to plough the lovely Queen Ciri. Seen this man before. In at the crossroads. You was there not so long ago. Thought you were supposed to go your separate way. Nice and all.
It led me here. Gotta talk to the Baron.
Oh, aye? What about?
Something important. His ears only.
Fine. Lodrin, let him in. If he makes any trouble, well, we outnumber him. Open the gate. Sergeants! Ardle! Witcher, to see the Baron. Don't want no disturbances. That clear?
What do you think?
It's a little rough around the edges.
Nothing here for you.
Guard called you a sergeant. You a Temerian soldier?
Not your concern, mate.
Deserter.
Temerian army don't exist no more.
So what are you all doing here?
Bastards. Let it lie and try to lead normal lives, or continue to resist, join the guerrillas and fight for our beloved Temeria till death do us part. We chose the former.
And the Baron your commander?
Yeah. Command.
Emphysema. Now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie.
Oh, how we danced, how we twirled.
Oh!
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey!
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
Look at that. Didn't even stay for tea. In spite of all that blabbering about how cultured the nation is.
Rumors rarely find confirmation in reality, especially the ones about foreigners.
Right you are. I know who you are. Believe I also know why you've come. We'll talk inside.
Baron's a little bit of a big dude, huh? Big boy.
Make yourself at home. Hey, where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is. A snifter.
Why not?
Ha! A man after my own heart. With Foltest dead and Natalis whereabouts unknown. Bloody hell. Who's a loyal Cimmerian to drink to these days?
Himself and his company?
Good enough. To the matter at hand. I'm Philip Strenger. Now the Blobtits round here call me the Bloody Baron.
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I said already, I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
Lovely place. Swamps, bogs, marshes everywhere.
Exactly. Someone loses their way around here, it becomes damn hard to find.
What are you getting at?
Many have lost loved ones here. Some their wives, others their daughters.
What's that supposed to mean? That a threat?
Aye, not as clever as I suspected you'd be. No, it's no threat. I'll spell it out for you. I know who you're looking for. She showed up some time ago. Exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp. Said some beasts from the woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
That was close. Let's leave this place. Yeah! She needs help.
Wow, Ciri is so much more entertaining to play with than Geralt. Play as in Geralt, jeez.
You can calm down.
Hello there. Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
Yes. Though also just a little.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
Not quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find the way if we set off together.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing. How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down the trail, but then I saw a butterfly, and I ran to catch it, and I lost my way.
Your father, why did he have you follow the trail of treats? Do you know?
Because we had an app to break our fast with.
I don't understand.
I was naughty. Broke a jug. Spilled all our milk.
Your parents must have been angry.
Mother said I should be spanked, but Father said wouldn't do no good. Too many mouths to feed anyway. That would solve things.
You and your father, when did you leave home?
This morning.
And did the sun warm your face or your back?
It warmed my back.
So we must go east. Come, I'll walk you home. And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
No kings among wolves.
These have one.
And you've seen him?
Yes. I mean, no. From behind a tree. He was huge, with giant eyes and great fangs, and he was terribly, disgustingly horrific.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up. Oh.
Alright guys, I'm going to pause this and we'll continue on shortly. I don't want to combine two missions, so if you're watching, stay tuned. I'm only going to be a second. I'm going to restart the stream here and we're going to continue playing the Ciri, which I think is pretty cool. I forgot all about this, so